when I diet, you keep eating. I'm so hungry, you're binge feeding. It's not helping having you around. As I painfully count my calories, I bet my whole week's salary. I lose nothing, you don't gain a pound. Send a text with the songy music.
I know that I'm exactly who I was meant to be. I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and the nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be. Who I am is fine with me. It's who I am.
Hey everybody, it's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? Oh my God, is he already on? Chris DePiero is already on saying go Yankees. Well, I'm going to say go Red Sox. I wasn't even going to mention it, Chris, because we're doing our show and it's going to focus on the show, although I have it on in the background. But of course, Chris had to get on there with go Yankees. I'm going to say go. Listen, you know what? You know how I feel about things. We want to shout out to all our friends in Boston. Shout out to all our friends in New York. Our two teams are playing each other for the wild card. It's the last game wild card. It's going to be crazy. And so may the best team win. And they're both amazing teams. They have outlasted everything. So I saw Dominic Pupa popped on. I saw that. And we have Chris DePiero has popped on. Lynn Porter's Genius has popped on. How about that music? That was Leo's idea, by the way, Lynn. And we have an amazing show tonight. We have John Guliano, jet surfing champion. You say jet surfing? That sounds interesting. I'm intrigued. Well, we have a champion joining us tonight. So he's coming on at about 9:10. We're going to bring John on. And he's out in Florida, jet surfing, doing all kinds of incredible things, engineering on ships and things of great caliber. And then we're going to bring on the Campaneros. I mean, because Susie is in Florida with her mom, visiting her mom, and we all know how popular Barbara Campanaro is on the show. So we could not pass up the opportunity to have Barbara join us on the show. So Florida calling tonight. Florida calling. As Leo pointed out, there are some great people in Florida. I know we give Florida a bad rap because there's a lot of crazy, but there's also a lot of good people in Florida that are our friends, and so they're represented tonight. Yes, Ed Kutu of Blade Salon has joined us. He says, go Sox. Yes, Eddie, go Red Sox. I know the Campaneros are Yankee fans, so we are representing equally tonight. I don't know what Dominic Pupa is. He may be a Mets fan because he's out. His family's from Long Island, but maybe he doesn't care. I don't know. And so we're going to have a lot of great people. I know a lot of our Boston friends are watching the game. I have it on in the background. I said to Leo, I'm not going to turn around. I'm going to try not to watch it. Okay. So with that said, Leo, are you with us tonight?
I am here. Present.
Okay, present. Leo, let's do our merchandise, honey, and get that going. What do you got first?
It's clean.
Okay, so we have merchandise for the show. What's the Story with Maria show? Let's show our first item, $10. It's our tote bag. Now, when Leo decided to, when he said, because, Leo helps me with all the stuff. He's my right-hand man, my girl Friday. And when I said, I don't know, what should we sell? Leo's right away. This was years ago. Said you got to get tote bags because they're going to stop the plastic bag thing in New York when people are going to use them. And this is
because they're going to charge me every time I go to the damn market.
Now it's 35 cents at our places. 35 cents.
Wow.
Or 3 for $1. So we have the tote bag, and then we do have our cup, don't we, Leo? Also $10.
Yep.
For our designer cup. It says "Go ahead, keep eating" on it. And there is a much younger version of me, which you can have in your home to enjoy your
get Maria's mug on your mug.
Thank you, Leo. So that is also $10. You can't get much for $10. Half a lap dance, I always say. One leg. Now, our piece de resistance, Leo, is our blue apron.
Oh, where was that sound cue come from?
That is my phone.
That was that was good timing.
Our apron is $25. It is it's great quality, and it is $25. Now that doesn't fade. That color does not fade. Now I got to tell you, something amazing has happened because so many people have bought the apron and enjoy it. Lots of times they send me pictures of themselves with the apron. By the way, if you purchase merchandise and you take a picture and you send it to me, we will put it on our Instagram page. And we have so many of our fun friends that have done that. Now, if we have this thing going on. And by the way, the cutoff is soon. If you purchase or let me know you need an apron and you take a picture of yourself in that apron with nothing else on, we're starting a calendar. So a 2022 naked apron, nothing but the apron calendar. So Leo is our editor. So he's going to have to pan through all the pictures and choose the ones for the certain
depending on how many submissions we get. We don't know if it's going to be 12 months, if it's going to be 52 weeks.
Months.
Yeah,
it's going to be crazy. We got a lot of great ones that came in, like adorable ones. Ed Kutu from Blade Salon sent us one this week. We're not going to show it because we're saving it for the calendar. But Eddie, outstanding.
Oh, that was for the calendar. That was for the calendar.
That's for the calendar. You can't show anything. We can't reveal. No reveal until the calendar. Okay. And Dominic Pupa is promised us that he's going to take one. I mean, Chris DePiero said he was going to, but I don't know. He said, I don't know. But Chris is. But Dominic is definitely, he had a photo shoot. He had a whole photo shoot with, how he is high end.
Oh, so yes. Senator Mesa can wear heels.
Oh, there she is. Oh, my God. Pupa. You're going to do it? Forget about it. You might have to be October. That's your birth month. Which reminds me, Judy is having a birthday, October 16th. That is her birthday. Happy birthday, honey. Can I wear heels? Of course, you can wear whatever you want. But
is that why we call her Pumpkin?
Underneath. So we got a lot of happy Tuesday, Rena. Hello and happy Tuesday. Our mailman, Ron Berge, has also, he's going to submit a picture. He sent me a sizzler. Our mailman. We're Dominic suggested February for him because he is a mailman and sleet and snow and all that.
Delivers.
So we have we got the Thomas Smoker and Andrew Hankinson. They're going to send in pictures. We got Michael Vaccaro. We have Will T. Hall. We have a lot of hotties, but so far it's mostly men. But Judy, you might be the only woman. You might be the only girl. So I don't know. But if there are other girls out there, nothing but the apron calendar for What's the Story with Maria.
Speaking of your New Dawn Productions, nice little promo I saw with all your music together. You guys sound really good.
Leo, thank you for reminding Leo Rodriguez, our right-hand man, tech guru, accidental assistant, accidental stage manager, accidental Ed McMahon, accidental Chewy, accidental Chewy, has he is also a gun for hire. So if you need promos for any of your websites, if you need a website design, Leo can do it. Leo now runs my website, and Leo, thank you. It's amazing. So Leo's your guy. Just reach out to him and he will take care of it. We have a lot of talented friends among us, so we can all help each other out. And he is a gun for hire, although you're very busy teaching now, right, Leo?
We got the kids in our after school program here, and we're, working on keeping everybody safe. And, things are still going around. So we're still on top of that game. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So we were grateful for people like Leo. I started teaching again this week, and I'm so happy to be there. I'm out there with Kathy Roy Spees, my boss at the Male Performing Arts Center, and my teaching idol. She's an amazing human being and teacher and Red Sox fan. Just going to throw that in. So anyway, what do you?
We learned so much. I'm thinking that we learned so much with those kids. It just reminded me of your episode a few weeks ago with another one of this great family that you know.
Well, here's the thing
about the school.
Right, we know our friend Lynn Portish,
genius,
and I've known Lynn for so long. When I first met Lynn, she had 3 little babies. One was 6, one was 5, and one was 4. Now they are all adults doing incredible things. Andrew was then born later on, and he was on our show 2 weeks ago. But there are 2 brothers in that family. And we have another one of those brothers on tonight. He's not just Lynn Portis Genius's son.
He's an award-winning
champion. He's an award-winning champion. His name is John Guliano, and he was the bronze winner.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
He's what I see there.
The Moto Surf of Nations 2021.
Read that, and that was in Colombia. Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get in trouble. Barrancabermeja. That's horrible. But I'm sure that John can say it better.
And he was the bronze winner. This is a world competition, folks. World. So he represented the U.S. and came in for the bronze medal of jet surfing. And he's going to tell us all about that. He's not just the champion there, but he is my friend since he was a little 4-year-old boy. I have loved him, and I love him now as an adult. Do we have him with us, Leo? Oh my God!
Yeah.
There he is.
And I love you too. And I love you too, Maria.
I love you so much. You know, I was talking to your mom today. Of course, I talk to your mom every day. But we were talking about when you were little and you came to Tony and Tina's wedding because, you know, your mom was the musical director and I was in the show. And they dressed you up. She said, do you remember the day they dressed John up in a suit? He was 4. And
I had a nickname, like Johnny Black. I forget what they call him.
Little Johnny Black. I loved it. I loved you. And you and your sisters were your mom used to bring you to the show.
We were just talking about, me and her were talking about it yesterday, if I remember. She's seen it all, man. She was part of like the original like New York scene, music scene, you know, talking about going into like under the clubs and all these, you know, just recording records underneath, like in the club was
it's crazy, right? Yeah, your mom she was always part of it. Now, so you guys are all grown up now. Jackie's been on the show. Nicole is the only one that now has not been on the show. We got to get Nicole on the show. Jackie's actually the official doctor of What's the Story with Maria. She's been on a few times.
I know.
Yeah, she's amazing. And your brother Andrew was on 2 weeks ago. He was amazing. So John, now you're already the engineer on a tugboat, right? Or tell us about that first.
For Rhine Hour. If you know Moran or McAllister or Kirby or any of the New York harbor tugs, I work for Rhine Hour, which is another big player in the game, but we do 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. And you do that schedule all year round.
Now, what does that mean? So you're on that boat for 2 weeks. You can't get off the boat, right?
You sleep, you eat, you work, you get home, do the job, get home safe, and that's it. It's very much like a firehouse mentality is what I tell people. It's a group of guys, go there, do the job, do it safe, and go home.
And you're the engineer on that.
Yeah, I'm the only engineer on the boat, but I'm a glorified mechanic, so I'm fixing stuff. If it breaks, I'm like,
well, that's a big deal.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm not underselling it, but you know.
Yeah, no, that's a big deal. So we're very proud of you, and thank you for doing this great work, so that these tugboats can keep doing. You know, I have a line in one of my songs. There's tugboat on the sea, and every time I play it with your mom, I think of you. So that's your boat, John? That's a boat?
That's my company right there. That's one of the big girls. I can see if I can see it.
Oh my God, that's a big boat.
They're in the harbor all the time. Like
I know. I love them. I take pictures of them all the time.
It's not even that you just pass them by, right? Just this thing passing by all day, though. All day, all night, any time of day. We don't stop. You know, it's 2 in the morning.
But I'm so fond of tugboats. Like I have a thing for them. I think they're beautiful. I just think they're beautiful, you know. And like you said, they're just there all the time, whether you realize it or not. So to me, that's like symbolic.
Yeah,
and you can rely on, you know.
Being like now going somewhat towards this, like leaning towards this competition and stuff, like being international. Nobody has shipping or, you know, waterway access like New York. You know what I'm saying? We don't see it. We don't even think twice, but that harbor is so busy. Containers now, container ships, huge, massive, 1,000 feet, and just containers more than you can even fathom. And we don't even care. You know, you don't even think twice. All day. New York Harbor is one of the biggest harbor in the world.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true. I don't think about it. I mean, I
Yeah.
see them because
I just-
I'm in Jersey a lot, so I look over, and I'm on the West Side Highway, so I'm always looking at the Hudson. And I photograph tugboats all the time because I just think they're beautiful. And so I think of you. I want you to know that I think of you all the time.
I'm telling you all the time.
I know, Mom, because your mom and I, we love each other. We talk all day.
Yeah.
Now, but I didn't know about this new thing that you're doing. You've been doing it a few years, though, I think, right?
Yeah, like almost 3 years now. I moved to Florida and I was looking for something, you want a jet ski or a boat or something like that. But I had no room for it. So, scrolling through Instagram, Facebook one day, just kind of, they kind of listen to what you're talking about. Yeah, that's a good video. So I found this thing, jet surf, and this spot is where I took my first lesson. This is Miami, Key Biscayne. That's actually a UFC fighter. And he loved it. That's a famous UFC fighter.
Wow.
And now he's hooked. And we're close. But took my first lesson, and the next day I showed up. I was hooked. I was like, immediately found a board and started riding. So I've been riding now like strongly for like 3 years.
Look at that. That is incredible. That's incredible.
Yeah,
Incredible.
I got lucky with some good shots.
Okay, but let me just say, you used the word lucky. There's no such thing as getting lucky at being good at this. Because it's all about being really quick. It's about balance. It's it's calculating things. So what would you say? I mean, I know you got hooked on the thrill of it because it looks incredibly thrilling. But how do you think you got so good so quickly? You didn't do it as a kid, right?
Oh, I mean, this is like nothing else out there. I explain that to people all the time. They're like, well, where do I keep my weight? And how do I keep my balance? Like, what do you compare it to? I said, nothing to really compare it to. I said, I'm dancing on this thing.
Yeah.
My weight's in the front, my weight's in the back. It's really all over the place. Whoa, almost like.
Well, that was exciting. I felt like we were on the jet surf with you.
Jet surf right now.
Yeah.
I caught it actually. I practice. I really learned that from Mom too. Same with thing. I rode my butt off. I found this thing, and even talking to the guys in the shop, I was like, main guy in the shop is Gus. I said, Gus, what do you want me to do, man? Like, I love this. I love the sport. He's like, John, just get really good for me. I was like, okay, I can do that. And that was it. I rode my ass off. Excuse my language,
Yeah, no, you could say that. We don't care.
I rode a bunch.
So John, you rode, and people started noticing, right? Or did you start putting yourself into these competitions?
It's more so like I knew about the competitions, and it was always, I never really competed in anything. I took me till I was 30 years old to like really compete. Had asthma growing up, parents were divorced. It was hard, very hard to get the time to compete or go to baseball and things like that. It's never too late, right? It's never too late.
Absolutely. This is a great story of it's never too late.
It was a hobby, and I'm riding. And they said, hey, we have some lessons the same way you took a lesson. We have people who want them. I said, do you want to help us out and give one? I said, sure. And that was it, just kind of snowballed. And then I helped give more lessons and learn more about the board. And then I'm helping people fix the board after I know how to do it,
Right, because you're a mechanic, so you know the way that things, you're an engineer, so you know the way things work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was it. And then found out about the racing, just got hooked on that. And then, I rode a lot. I rode enough to get good, I guess, and that was it.
Yeah, well, obviously, and also like John, Leo just put up your Instagram, which is John Guliano 1290. Now, John, you have a tremendous amount of views that people watch these videos that you make, right?
I'm not a big fan of TikTok, but I made a TikTok the other day, and that thing went viral, which is cool. But
so, like, give us a just a random amount that you've been getting in your TikTok videos.
Oh, I mean, average now each one has close to 10,000, but I mean, the big one, the biggest one I have like 3 or 4 or 5 that have 100,000, like 2 that have 200,000. One's almost at 1 million, so that's cool.
Wow, that's great.
Well, I guess TikTok's weird. It's just anyone can see anything like that, but you never know.
Yeah, but that's cool.
That and where do I find it? And it's so cool. Like I'm your biggest fan. I'm like, oh man, And even I heard you before. The proper was Barrancarammeja, Colombia.
Barrancarammeja. Okay.
The oil.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And Leo is a Mexican, so he speaks Spanish, so that's why I threw it to him.
Yeah, a little swaggy there. You got to put that Colombian swag on it.
Colombian swag. Okay, Leo, next time Colombian swag.
Yeah.
I have a few Colombian friends. They definitely have swag.
Yeah.
Now,
it's a thing.
will you? I know it's a thing. Definitely. Will you tell us about the experience of going there and representing the United States?
It was amazing. Honestly, like I'm super proud of myself.
You should be.
Yeah, really. I know I put a lot of work in, but I'm grateful for the team that I have down in Miami. Like they sponsored me. They gave me the board that I needed to race with. I have my own, but they helped me get to like the next level, and they helped me learn about the board and the process. I feel terrible. I'm not terrible. Like I miss my family a lot. I miss being away, but like I'm working, man. Trust me, I'm really like working my ass off.
I know you are, honey. I know you are. And
Mexican. One was my. She's an American. One girl's American. The other girl was Mexican. But they actually have dual citizenship. Those 2 girls.
Okay.
Now,
so who won the gold prize? I mean, the gold medal.
The number 1 was Czech Republic. So the board is made in Czech Republic. So understandably, they would be the best, right?
Okay. And
number 2 was South Korea.
Wow.
And then number 3 was me.
Oh my God! Number 3, representing the United States of America, John Guliano. Amazing jet surfer. Look! Oh my God, John!
It was pretty, man. Somebody made this shit by hand. Like, you're in the middle of Colombia.
Wow, that is fantastic.
It was very nice. It was really something. So.
Oh, I love that, honey. I love that.
A couple more, 4 more races in the States next year.
Okay.
Last
and
year,
they're all down in Florida mostly?
2 in Florida, 1 in Seattle, and 1 in Atlanta.
Okay, so you're traveling a lot, right?
I mean, the year before that was supposed to be the international racing is, it was 2020. I was supposed to be in Abu Dhabi. I was supposed to be in London, Prague, and then it all went, all got canceled. But yeah, it's the international stuff's pretty wild. So it's there.
you got to still practice during during COVID because you were outside, right?
I've given more lessons in 2020. It's really cool. It's like I'm growing in the sport. I'm showing people what it is. And then the smiles, really. Like when I see somebody get up for the first time, it's amazing. They're like, "Oh, I'm excited." They're excited.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I was going to say it must be tough, though, that the balance, like when you first start, is it tough to find your center when you first started? Or do most people struggle in the beginning? Or do you know if someone's going to get it right away or not get it right away?
You never know. Honestly, you really have no idea the people who are going to get it or not get it because some people are super gung-ho and they're like, oh, man, it's like I've snowboarded my whole life and don't worry, I'm going to get it. And then they just can't do it. And the guy who's like smaller and you'd never guess it gets up in a minute and you're like, oh my God, this guy's killing.
Right. Well, you know what I love about different types of sports is that, like you just said, some guys are smaller. Like when I was a kid, I had a friend whose brother was a jockey. And in school, he was like the smallest guy, right? But then he was this amazing jockey. So it didn't matter because we had these big football player guys that, so it's like when it comes to athletes, it's all about finding what works for you. And like you said, practice. That's what I heard over and over. Practice. And now, John, do you have a website or where's the best place that if people want to follow up and watch your videos, they can watch them?
Instagram, most likely.
Okay. So John Guliano, which if you're listening on the radio, it's so it's John JOHNGULIANO 1290.
That's
And
it.
so go there, follow John. I mean, I love your videos.
Yeah.
I love it.
Content. It's best way to describe it is to see it,
Yeah. And it's just joy, like you have such a joy for living. I love that.
It's dry, man.
Look
Really.
at this. Look at this. Oh my God, this is incredible. This is our friend John. And I have known this little guy since he was 4. I'm so impressed. But I always was impressed with you. You used to make me laugh. Didn't you also used to play the drums when you were little, John?
I did, man. It's one of those things like if I practiced, right? Like it's 100%. You get in what you put out. Or you get put in, excuse me.
So your dad, Joe Brennan says, my jet surfer nickname for John is John the Jockey.
Yeah, I've heard Jockey Johnny was one for a while on the jet surf. They were calling me that the first time.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought of when your mom first told me that you were doing this. I was like, he's light and he's fast and he's like, it's the way you move. Like I was watching, I'm like a jockey.
Yeah, a big guy.
So I love that.
Actually, probably looked into because it pays better.
Jockey stuff.
Yeah, jockeys do really well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay, good to know.
Horse
Well,
racing,
listen, I don't put anything past you. I mean, from the ship to the jet surfer to a horse next, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? It's just incredible. Well, honey, I know that you're busy and you're going back to work tonight. You're going back on the ship.
I fly back to see you guys tomorrow, so I'll be flying back to New York, back to the tugboat. And that's it.
The tugboat on the sea. That's every time I sing that line, I will think of you. And I love you so much.
I love
You're
you
so
too,
special.
It's wonderful to talk to you and catch up. And
yes, and maybe I'll see you guys around the holidays when you're all together.
I know, a must.
That would be a dream to be with all 4 of you. That would be great.
I know. I miss everyone. I love everyone.
All right. Well, we love you, and I can speak for everyone that watches and listens to this show. Thank you for representing the United States of America. And thank you for winning the bronze. We are so proud of you. And thank you, John. Have a wonderful night, and we love you. Okay.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the support. And I'll bring home another one for you.
Absolutely, honey. At any time you want to post something on my wall, and then I'll post it on my show wall.
All right.
Well, your mother does anyway. Your mother, I get it from your mom's bitch.
Got everything.
She's so proud of you. We love you.
Everyone have a good night.
Okay. Thank you, honey. Same to you.
Bye. I'll see you soon.
Oh, he's so cute. I love you. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my God, I love him. He was the cutest kid. I was looking for my pictures today. I had a picture of those little kids, and I put it in a frame somewhere, and now I can't find it. John Guliano. Okay, so you see, he's young. He's like agile. When he was a little boy, though, it's almost like Lynn would laugh at this. It's almost like he's aging in reverse, because when he was a little boy, he was like a little old guy. He had like this really, really low voice like this. He used to talk, and he had this like kind of Staten Island, Long Island accent. Like, I'll have some chocolate milk. He had this low voice. We used to laugh. He was like a little old guy. And now he's like forever young, like just amazing. Isn't he wonderful?
It's really, what a great family.
Yeah.
What a great family.
Good people raise good kids.
I have an announcement.
Oh, no.
Barbara Campanaro is in the building.
What? The Barbara Campanaro from Florida?
The Barbara Campanaro is in the building.
Speaking of, what a segue, Leo. Speaking of great families, we went from Lynn Portis and her kids, the Giulianos, and the Brennans, we had a couple weeks ago, to the Campanaros have joined us. They are in the building.
I have to get ready to laugh because I know that this is going to be just a great...
Listen, you know why we keep having Barbara on? Because she is a fan favorite. I can't even tell you how many times people say to me, when are you having Barbara Campanaro back on? So Susie said, well, I'm going home in October and I can Zoom mommy in. So,
and we love Susie. We
love Susie.
Mwah!
Susie and I
All right.
work together on Monday nights at the Stonewall Inn from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Please come see us. And now John Bronson is our piano player. So it's going to be amazing. He started last night. So
Amazing.
I
Lucky.
know.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
You should be jealous. You should
That's
be.
my circle of friends right there. Oh,
I know. And your circle of friends could circle the globe.
That's true. Just like yours.
Yep. Are we ready to pop in the Campaneros?
Oh, I think they're ready. Oh.
Oh my God. Susan and Barbara
Maria.
Campanaro. Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Good. So busy this week. Elizabeth is going to be 59 tomorrow. And I'm telling you, Susan's driving me crazy. We have so much things to do, and then she wants to do this and do that. This hour we'll go here. This hour we'll go there. I mean, it takes.
She's mad at me.
I'm going to make ravioli, sausage, meatballs, Italian sauce.
Wow.
And that takes a little time. Then you have to,
Barbara, you are very busy. I thought I was busy, but you're really busy. Now,
She is so busy.
So you are cooking.
She hasn't started yet.
No, but
tomorrow we start, and then we're gonna bake her a birthday cake
From Chocolatina's recipe.
oh my God.
But Mom's already doesn't think I can do it. She's not.
She's obviously
very
annoyed.
skeptical
Susan.
that I can actually pull off this cake. She's not.
It's a carrot cake.
Oh.
She said Elizabeth loves a carrot cake.
Mom does not enjoy the carrot cake, so she's mad at me about that.
I said, why do we have to have a carrot cake for a birthday?
Well, because
cake?
it's her favorite. What's your favorite cake, Barbara?
Well, for a birthday cake, I like a nice creamy cake, like either that or brown chocolate and a
Chocolate.
nice white icing.
My favorite. Listen, if I come to Florida on my birthday, you make me a chocolate cake.
Okay.
And don't let Susan make it. You make
I
it.
won't let Susan make.
But you know what? She makes perfect banana bread. Tell her.
Yes,
Really?
I do make good banana bread. But the thing is, I'm having a problem with my bananas.
What do you mean?
What's the problem?
The thing is that I had 3 bananas that were getting nice and ripe, and all of a sudden, on the skin, it's getting this white stuff. And I said, well, we can't eat those. Suppose it's sick. Maybe they're not good. So I had to throw them out. And now I bought more bananas, and I have to see what's going to happen. And it takes days to get them just right. And if they're not ripe enough, it's not moist.
No. And nobody likes a banana bread that's not moist.
That's right.
Dry bread's bad.
You might as well
Oh,
throw it
and
in
then-
the trash.
So tell Maria about your avocado tree.
Oh, yes. Richard and I had a avocado pit.
One pit.
So he put it in a little pot, and it started making a little tiny plant. So then he said, let's plant it in the backyard. Maria,
Jack and the Beanstalk.
that tree is like 90 feet tall. I mean, it's unbelievable.
She's sick of that tree. And after 20 years, there's 2 avocados so high up that King Kong couldn't get them.
And the thing is that I heard, if you don't have a grafted tree, or if you don't have a male and a female avocado tree, you're not going to get any fruit.
Oh.
But you got 2 fruits.
But this last year, I started getting these little flowers. So I asked this lady down the street for me. She said, oh, you're going to get avocado. So I got 2 avocados.
Wow.
Way up high. And Elizabeth said, Mom, I heard you're supposed to pick it before they're even ripe. So I said, well, and in my family,
So who the hell got up there?
How are we going to get?
How are you going to get there? Campanaro's, well, you're taller than me now, but because I'm
I
as short as
know,
can be. But
because Adriana is 4'8", Elizabeth is 4'9", I'm 4'11".
hey, you know what? Maybe you can all stand on each other's shoulders, and then Adriana can be. We can just seesaw up
That
her
would be
off
great.
like a circus family, and she can grab the avocado and then tumble back.
We do have some sort of a picker, but Mom, I don't know where that is.
Well, I know where the picker is, but the thing is, you still have to get up on a high ladder, and it's not very.
Be careful.
No, it's not very straight.
It's not very smooth in the backyard.
In the back, I was weeding today. It's like kind of like
so
it's
you
rough terrain back
so
there.
you could fall, and that's all we need.
Now listen, you're doing all the cooking for this birthday party? I'm assuming, right? You're the
Mommy,
chef
are you
in the
doing all the
family.
cooking?
Yes, I'm doing the cooking, except for the cake. Susan is going to do the cake.
Susan, you better get it right. Jesus, I know.
Oh, it could be a disaster. It could be a problem.
Now listen, Barbara, you got to cut her some slack though, because carrot cake is a lot of work.
I know.
And it is Elizabeth's favorite. Elizabeth is a Libra, and Libras
gonna
like
try.
things a certain way. Now, John said, okay. So John, your son, says, put Tony Boy as the base. How's about a totem pole? Yeah, you could just with the pole, maybe somebody could vault up there. I'm telling you, my money's on Adriana. She can just fling up there, grab the avocados, and come down. Oh my God! But so the carrot cake. Susie's making the carrot cake. When is the party?
Chocolateina's recipe. I'm gonna start in the morning, but we're gonna play tennis first. So tell the tennis story, Mom.
Oh, that was another disaster.
Oh, Jesus!
Susan
Really? What's happening?
Tells me about 3 months ago she's coming for Elizabeth's birthday.
Who does?
But we want to play tennis. So I said, I'll have to get the key. I called up the HOA office and I said, I need the key for the tennis court.
Yeah.
So right away, 3 or 4 days, they send me the key. I didn't try it. I figured this is the key. So this is going to open.
I would have done the same thing.
So Susan goes in this morning. She comes back in 5 minutes. The key isn't working. I said, oh my God, what are we going to do? So the thing is, I call up the office and I said, this key is not working.
And what did they
It's
say?
a padlock,
And it's
like
a
that you would get at Home Depot, and
Yeah.
the key is like a key for a door, like the office of the Stonewall.
Obviously,
it's not a padlock key.
It's the wrong key.
It's the wrong key for sure. I tried to get it in there for 5 minutes. So she goes back now to
Oh
the
boy, what happened now?
So we, my granddaughter Adriana drives me to the office, and they were very nice. Really have some water, this and that. Don't worry, we'll take care of it. And she said,
Because they were
and I said,
afraid
well,
you were
this
going to go
key is not
ballistic.
working. So she said
the key wasn't working.
that's the right key, but I'm going to find out what's going on, and I'll call you up. In the meantime, Susan and we come back.
Yeah, in the meantime, she says it's the right key. I go, well, then let's go down with some Pam, because we don't have WD-40. So we're going to spray Pam there to loosen up the key ring. But this key is not the key. But then we run into neighbors.
Oh.
And then we get into their car to just drive down to the lake part of my mother's area.
Yeah.
And their car, we're with his mother and this older guy. We get in the car. He and I, he's Italian, I think. We go down. We try to get the key. He's like, this ain't the key. So I go over to the bathroom where the pool area is. It's the key to the bathroom.
Unbelievable. Oh my! Listen, someone's playing tricks on you.
Then we're driving back, and in the meantime, Mom had called the head of the complex, Grace.
Yeah, she's the president of
the HOA. And she's going like this, ding, 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 ding. She was following us. She was tracking us. She could see us being fools by the tennis court because she's head of the HOA. She's a spy. And so she saw us.
And she has a tiny.
She's
She
not
came
watching the
after us
show.
with the key.
Wow.
So
Okay.
then that guy drove us back down. She drove us back down We tried the key. It works. Tomorrow I'm going to play tennis.
So now we
Thank
have
God.
the
So that was the
proper
whole
key.
day spent doing that.
I
So
know.
now you're a day behind on your cooking and carrot cake making.
No, we went to Publix.
So we
Oh.
went to Publix. We did all the shopping. I have all the stuff in the refrigerator. So
right.
tomorrow morning I'll start cooking.
All right. So listen.
So you're invited too. So
I wish-
Maizano's coming.
So Maria,
Oh,
take
my
a
goodness.
plane and come for dinner.
I would love that. That's my next. This is going to be my next flight. We got to talk to Judy. You know, Susie has been. Did Judy? I mean, Susie tell you, Susie and Judy have been working out together. So now, Judy is.
I've been training Judy.
She's in unbelievable shape now. I mean, she always was.
I beat Jimmy in tennis today, 6-3. I haven't beat him in 5 years. I'm good again.
Wow.
Remember
Well,
how
listen.
long it took me to get good in softball? And by the time I was
No,
good,
you
we
were
done.
always good. You were always good. I used to put her in the leadoff spot, Barbara. She would be the first hitter because she could always hit the ball and she would run as fast as can be, and she'd always get on first base. Always. So when I coached, I had the team. It was, I guess I was on it and I coached it too. But Susie was my leadoff. I would make the lineup. Susie Campanaro, number one hitter. Boom, every time.
The Red Sox are killing the Yankees.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Really? Well, that would say killing. It's 3-0. That's nothing in baseball. Anything.
3-0.
Anything can happen because
I
that's
know, you never know.
it's not.
Well,
Yogi
well,
Berra
I
said
know.
it's not over till it's over.
Well, I told Jimmy this is what should happen. The Yankees should get loaded bases. Judge gets up, hits a home run, and they'll win the game. But
Well, then you could. She's right. That's why it's not over.
But Jimmy said the Yankees are only trying to hit home runs. They're not good at bat.
Well, I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know. I think you got to wait till the end of the game. Let's
We're
see.
gonna wait.
Let's see what's going to happen.
We're taking a break to be on What's the Story with Maria.
But you know what? What?
We took a break from the game to be on What's the
Yeah.
Well, I
Story with
did
Maria.
too. I did too. I have it on in the background, but I don't.
If they lose
I don't want to turn
tonight,
around. I don't want to turn around. Now listen.
What?
We are going to do, because I cooked a little meal. You know, I want to remind everybody that October is Italian Heritage Month. Barbara, did you remember that?
Oh.
Yes. October is Italian Heritage Month, so I want you to be extra proud of being Italian. Extra proud. And we're going to do the food section of our show. Are you two ready? Oh, my God. Lynn.
There's Lynn, Mom. That's
Mortis.
Lynn.
Oh, that's Lynn. Hi, Lynn.
Genius.
I can't wait to start listening to that Christmas music of yours again.
Isn't
She's
Lynn
going to
the
start
best?
soon.
Yeah,
As soon as Thanksgiving comes, she starts.
And you know what? My dog, we had to put him to sleep, but he loved it. When I would play that, he would just relax. He
Oh, my
loved it too, just as much as I did.
Hey, Leo, can you unmute Lynn? I want to make sure because it says she's
I
muted.
tried, but she's got to unmute herself.
Oh, you got to unmute yourself, Linny.
This is the new millennium. Women have to unmute themselves.
That's right. Oh, there she is. Hi, Linny. So, Lynn, Barbara Campanaro cannot wait to start playing your music. Can we hear
I
it?
think she's muted.
No, she unmuted herself.
I don't know why she's still muted. Okay. All right. Well, listen, maybe she can work it out. We're going to do the food section of our show called Go Ahead, Keep Eating. Barbara, I want you to help me with this. So on the count of 3, we're going to go 1, 2, 3.
Go ahead.
Keep eating.
All right. So what did we make tonight? Because it is Italian Heritage Month. And I know the Campaneros, they like a good sauce. And I didn't even know you were going to talk about your sauce. So I made, this is called, there's a certain kind of pasta that I never even heard of, but a friend of mine gave it to me. It's called pacciere. So what it is it's like rigatoni without the ridges. It's really extra big, and things fill in here. So I made spicy sausage and tomato sauce. So there's yeah. So
Elizabeth would love that. Anything with sausage.
Me too. Especially and crushed red peppers, sausage in there, garlic, roasted red peppers, all kinds of stuff, and then cooked it for hours. And then I threw some peas in there because I love peas, and put it over this delicious Pachieri, and there it is. I'm going to eat that after the show. I can't wait.
If Ma makes the sauce,
Yeah.
she doesn't have to put it in the refrigerator. She
Could
can
I-
leave it on the.
If I make the sauce in the morning, I don't mean 6 o'clock, so 10 o'clock or so.
Does she have to put it in the refrigerator?
Can I leave it there? Can I
Well,
leave it on
you
the
can-
stove until we eat at night?
Yeah, as long as you know what I would do, I would keep turning on the heat periodically to keep it warm again.
Yeah, keep.
That way, as long as it stays warm for a certain amount of time, then you don't want it to go hot and then completely cold without refrigerating it. And then you keep doing that, then it's fine. It's fine. You don't have to put it in the refrigerator because you want to cool it off. You can't put it in the refrigerator when it's warm because
you can't.
everything in your refrigerator. Are you back, Lenny?
I think so.
There it
Yay.
is. Oh my God! Thank God. So, Lenny, we just did our.
I
It's like a
saw.
really-
It looks
isn't that delicious?
amazing.
Yeah, it's so
That
good.
looks
I can't wait to
wonderful.
eat that. I'm going to put a ton.
What
of
happens if you put the sauce in when it's warm into the refrigerator?
Well,
Well,
two things happen. Your refrigerator is going to get very warm.
Yeah, it's not
Very
good.
quickly.
Oh,
It's
Warm
bad
thing.
for everything in the refrigerator because that will overwhelm. And then it changes the temperature too drastically, and it doesn't taste as good as it should.
And the
No, because
refrigerator
sometimes
gods.
when you cook something like that and you want it to cool off,
Yeah.
I'm up until 12 o'clock at night waiting for it to
cool.
be
You know
really
what I do?
cool.
You see? Wait! Look in the background. Today I made 14 orders of meatloaf. Meatballs, and they're back there cooling off. So I have to let them cool off before I can package them.
I know.
Maria sells sauce.
That's what takes so long. But you know
It's a
what I
lot of
do?
meatballs.
I put anything steel in there, like I put spatulas or anything, because if you put something that's metal, it will draw the. It's just like if you make tea or something, you
Yeah,
put
you
a
put a
spoon
knife
in
in
there
there.
to cool it down. Now, what did I make for salad, young people? I made this going with the Italian theme. I have arugula and a little spinach in here with baby cucumbers, red onion, red peppers,
Oh,
Asiago cheese shavings.
Ooh, I love Asiago.
And I'm going to put, this is for you, Barbara, Sicilian lemon olive oil. I know you are Sicilian. And aceto de Modena, which is a delicious balsamic vinegar from Tuscany.
Wow.
So we're having that. And then you're not going to believe this. I didn't even know that chocolate was your favorite. Chocolate is my favorite. Chocolate cupcakes, Barbara.
oh yeah.
Chocolate
Those are
cupcakes.
beautiful.
You made that?
I did not make the dessert because I don't really make dessert. I'm not.
She
gonna-
made the trip to get the dessert.
Yes, that I always never in the show do I make dessert because I'm not. That's not my thing. I'm not good at it. But I'm good at the other stuff. So I made the other stuff. Yes. But
Your
Susan,
pasta sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
pasta is going to be because I've been on the keto and then I went off last week. I'll stay off for a week or two and then I'll go back on it.
Could
But
you give Susan that recipe and she could give it to me?
Give it to
yes, I will. I will give it
Yeah.
to Susan. Yeah, I
Hi,
promise.
Susan.
So
Hi.
I love. So Lynn Portis, did you see the beginning of the show? And
I was emotional. It
That
so
was Lynn's
emotional.
son, Ma.
Yes, I know. I saw your son, Lynn.
It was like, I don't know, they're all grown up and I'm watching
I
them and
know,
I'm
my
like
God.
crying.
I can't believe it. Like my grandson is
Right? They're
27.
getting so big.
how old is Anthony now?
27.
How
Oh
old
my
is John?
30.
My son. Oh, your son
John is 30.
John
30.
also?
You'll be 31, John? 31.
Wow,
31.
that's incredible.
Maria, my son John is going to be 60 years old.
Don't tell everybody.
Like
He's
me.
forever youthful.
Oh, he'd probably be so mad because
Yeah,
every time I tell
he's
him,
watching the
Anthony,
show.
I
Now
mean,
he's going
John,
to deny.
your
How much you want to
birthday's
bet he's
coming
going to deny it?
John's watching the show, Ma. I
up. Oh
told him
my
to-
God. John's going to be mad at me.
He's going to deny
Happy
it.
birthday, John. Next month, right?
No, the 26th.
October
My
26th.
sister's birthday's tomorrow. That's why we're here. I'm
She's
making
gonna
her
go.
a cake, and Mommy's making meatballs and sausage and ravioli.
There's nothing better. There's nothing more Italian than that. And
We all love ravioli.
so
I
Lily,
haven't had ravioli.
We have an
in a long-
update. We have an update just come through. It says I am 33.
33.
oh, John said he was 33. Okay, or is that? You mean John? Oh my God, that. So your son John?
Oh, my brother's
Lynn's son,
33?
John.
My son
Yeah, he
is
said-
31.
Your son's
31.
31. Lynn, what did you think? He did great, right?
Yeah, he's I don't know. He's independent. He's a strong, intelligent young man, but he's kind and he loves his life. And I don't know. He came off just like John. He was honest. It was great.
He was honest.
You know, it's not easy on these talking to people and about your life and your career. And I don't know. I'm very proud. I felt like a mother.
Yeah, but and I was just telling Lynn and I were talking earlier. Of all Lynn's 4 kids, I think John looks like you the most. Yeah, right. It's undeniable.
He's a good boy. Yeah.
He's such a sweet guy, and how incredible that he came in 3rd place in the world.
Yeah, he was first place in the United States when he had raced here. So he was every race. It was like first place, and he doesn't even have a chance to practice
because he's on the ship so much.
Because he's on the ship. All these other guys are out, doing these. They have these whatever they call that. The lakes. There you are, John.
Yeah, there he is.
I like the still photos to me, like the ones with him
racing.
Oh, they're really cool. But he found his passion. I'm really happy for him.
I think that's the key. When you do what you got to do. Jay Rivera says hi. Hi, Jay Rivera.
Jay, we love Jay.
The key, he has his job. He has his job on the ship. He's an engineer on a ship. He does that for 2 weeks' time, but he has this passion for this sport, and he loves to do it. And we're so, we talk about this all the time with Susie about like you got to follow your passion in life. You got to follow your heart. All that stuff. And,
well, he's definitely excelling. I mean, whether he's practicing more than these guys or not, he's excelling at it.
He's excelling.
Yeah, he's the best he's like the fastest here in this country.
Lynn, you are the astrology expert of our friends. So your
Barbara
sister
is a Taurus. Yeah,
Barbara is a Taurus.
John is a Taurus. John is May 12th.
Her son is a Taurus as well. Barbara, did you know that?
I can't hear.
I'm telling her she couldn't hear that. So Lynn's son is a Taurus. Like
Taurus,
you.
Yeah, that's what I am.
May 12th.
And her granddaughter's a Taurus.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Your granddaughter.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that Taurus is Lenny. They like things done a certain way. Would that be?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Mom, Lynn's father, his birthday is the same birthday as Daddy's.
So they're Aquarius, and my father is an Aquarius
21.
as well.
No,
So we all
January
have
21.
Yeah. My
Maria's father's birthday is January 28th.
27th.
27th.
Yeah.
That is so
it's
funny.
just crazy.
And the director of our play, me and Lynn have, his birthday is January 21st.
Surrounded by Aquariuses, male Aquariuses. It's crazy, right?
Lynn is a Scorpio like John.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm
me
going to
and
be
Susie
60.
are Geminis.
And I'm going to be 60 this next month.
Oh God, you're just
What?
a spring chicken.
She is
Just
a
like
spring
John.
chicken. She is. I'm right behind you, Lenny. I'm right behind you in May.
Just like John.
Oh my
Liz
God.
will be 59 tomorrow.
Where are the-
Tomorrow, you sister.
I bought her a necklace. It's pretty. It's round circle with flowers. It's that Brighton, whatever that is.
It's a new thing. I don't know much about it, but it's a new
It's like
thing.
Brighton jewelry. I'll show
Oh,
it to you.
Brighton is a beautiful place.
So where you guys are you
have?
having the party at your house?
At Mom's house. We're gonna all be here. Paul Maizano's gonna come over. And my sister's husband and my niece, and me and Jimmy and Ma. And then Friday she's gonna have a party, and then Saturday she's taking Adriana because Adriana's moving to Michigan.
My Adriana's moving to Michigan. It's breaking my heart.
All right, listen.
okay.
This is what I have to say about it. Young people, you got to let them do what they got to do.
I
They
know.
get it out of their system, and then they
They come
always
home.
come back.
Yep.
She is such
She's
a
right.
doll.
You have to let young people just do their thing. She's a great kid. She's going to
She's
continue to
good.
be a great kid wherever she is. She's going to go and find her way. And then when she's done with that, she'll come back.
She'll be home.
She'll be
That's
home.
right. She
But-
said, Grandma, I'm coming home for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I
See?
would never miss it. And
Yeah.
John said that to me tonight. Mom, you know he never missed Christmas. He always gets his ticket too late. $700 to come home for Christmas. 2 days.
Wow.
And I said, "Are you crazy?"
I got my tickets
He
already.
said, "Well, I told him that tonight," and he said, "Mom, I'm going to see if I could get a good price tomorrow."
Yeah.
said,
You just got to get the tickets and not think about it. Just say, I'll go then.
Yeah.
It's all going to work out. Always.
I was a
always works
nervous
out.
wreck at the airport because she's mad at me, as you can see, and I'm not even doing anything. Imagine if I would have missed the plane.
No.
So when we were coming through the security belt broke. Right when my stuff was in there, I was losing my mind.
Oh my God. Because you were so worried, you probably energetically sent that out.
I did. I energetically made that machine stop. I lost my mind. I didn't know what to do. I said, "Listen, you got to grab my stuff and
Well,
put
listen,
it on the other
you
belt.
got to come
I
back
have to
because
see my mother."
we missed you at the Stonewall last night. Next week, it's
How'd
me,
it
you, and
go?
John. It went great. It's going to be great next week. Susie Campanaro and I are at the Stonewall Inn, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. on Monday nights. Come and see us. Lynn Portis, where are you on the weekends that people can come and listen to you play? Oh, it's on mute again, Linny.
Oh, it's on mute again.
It's on mute again. I don't know why.
It's what?
All right. Well, you know what? Type it in, Lenny. Type in where people can find you on the weekend. We love Lynn Portis. We love Susie Campanaro. Leo Rodriguez, where have you gone?
Ba-dum-bum.
There he is. Leo Rodriguez is here.
You.
We want to thank Armed Radio. They're going to put our stuff in podcasts. They're not broadcasting tonight, but we'll be in podcast, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. We want to thank our accidental everything, Leo Rodriguez. He is
Thank you, Leo.
Mwah.
We love
I miss you, Susie.
We love Lynn Portis and, of course, John Guliano. Come back next week. We love and appreciate you, and we'll see you then.
Bye. Maria, you're the best.
Fine with me to